Welcome to another King Joe's unboxing. Well, today I guess the post lady just got disgusted. She threw this in my mailbox about, what is his name? I don't even know his name. Whatever. Oh, by Jason Collins. Coming out of the closet. Whoopee. He's not the first sports figure that came out of the closet. Just the only one did what he was doing. But okay, we'll start with this one. I can care less about a person's sexual preference. As long as it doesn't faze me, more power to them. Just like this whole gay marriage thing. Let them get married. They want to separate church and state. Let them get married at the justice of the peace. If they get married in the church, then they can't have benefits, because I believe if they want to do the church and state, we can't say pledge of allegiance in school. That's how it's got to be. I believe they should get benefits. Especially if they're cooking, cleaning, living with somebody. They're the partner, they're the spouse, whatever. Good for them. Okay. I got Detective Comics 474. This is supposed to be the first modern appearance of Deadshot. So, nice cover. I don't know if you guys can see it. Next package. Alright, this is probably going to be a Playboy. This is probably going to finish my... exactly what it is. Finishes my 2000... Oh, and the cover's ripped. I'm an idiot. Because you didn't say it was ripped in the thing. I saw the thing and I just never bothered realizing. I'll be okay. And my package from Grecofabulous. I can get rid of all this. Ooh. No, here's the thing about it. I took my razor blade outside to cut down boxes today because I was out in the garage trying to make room out there. I'm trying to get one so I can fit a car in. Let's see. Can't even do the back side. Ooh. I will be right back. Maybe. My little one's in bed today. She had a softball game, guys. Her team is 7-0. Gotta be proud of them. I'll use a screwdriver. A jeweler's screwdriver. That said, now I gotta order another November 2001 book. I'll give this one a Dakota. I don't know if I said this, but Julie McCall, I don't know if I said this already, because I don't even know what I put on my videos anymore. I'm like, last night, after I saw Ben's video, I was drinking Smirnoffs, and I got a little bit on the loopy side. I'm not supposed to drink because I'm on blood pressure medication, and anti-anxiety medication, which is funny because if you ever saw me, I'm even on anti-anxiety medication. I'm like hyped up beyond recognition. So I don't have ADHD like my stepdaughter does. I went through hell with that. ADHD, ODD. I loved it when the one therapist was going to classify her as borderline sociopathic tendencies. I was like, oh, no. Because a couple years ago, when she was like around 14, she stabbed her grandmother with a fork because her grandmother used a spoon to stir her. Oh, I see Grecofabulous took some pointers from Nick. But, wow. Oh! Okay, I think I gotta go get a back operation again. I think I just popped another disc in my back. Wow. I actually did do something on my back. Oh, and you listen to me, tabs. Oh, I love you. Can't go wrong with tabs. Tabs are awesome. But one tab. Let's see if I can hop this bad boy here. Me and Greco did a trade. I mailed his stuff out one day after he got me, and I forgot to send him the tracking number. Hopefully he'll get his tomorrow. I just threw whatever was... Let's see. Oh, I still have some on this side. Okay. Action Comics, $6.96. $7.70. Annual 7. Adam Strange Book 3. This actually finishes off my Adam Strange series. Adventures in the DC Universe 15. Amazons. Animal Man 57. Batman Annual 18. 19. Batman Judge Dredd Judgment in Gotham. Batman Punisher. Catwoman Defiant. Penguin Triumphant. Bullets and Bracelets #1. Daredevil the Man Without Fear. Oh, I don't even know what number was it. 301. Daredevil 306. 311. 326. 327. Daredevil the Man Without Fear #2. And #4. Dark Shadows Vampirilla 3 and 4. Detective Comics #700. Detective Comics Annual 9. Doctor Strange Fate. Flash 73. Flash 139. Flash 151. 170. 172. Scary Times, was that Times Scare Ghostbusters, JLA 42, JLA 1,000,000, JLX #1, Justice League of America 87, Justice League of America 98, Annual #9. Nick, you know, I actually, after I got these, or these were other things that I used to have this series that disappeared, so I don't know if those guys stole this series, but I had all 6 issues of these, and they're missing from my collection. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Book 1, Book 3, Book 5, The Punisher Marvel Knights #1, The Punisher Halloween Special #1, Robin 3000 Book 1, Soap Opera Love #1. I actually like this video on how much he paid for this. I wish I had stuff that was close by that I can get books that cheap. I think on Saturday when I go to a good comic, I'm going to bring my camera and I'm going to show you what my comic book store looks like. Because if you guys saw what my comic book stores looks like, I think some of you guys from the bigger cities will cry. They don't carry. In fact, I asked them about East-West. They only got 2 issues in. That's all they carry. They don't get a lot of... Actually, well, it's sad because they watch these videos. They don't... I like them. They're good people. Their store doesn't do a lot of volume, even though the college is there. It seems like they come in and they sell it on the key issues, and then a lot of the other stuff sits there. And like me, I buy a lot. Since I buy a lot of the DC titles, I really think that I'm helping them out. My wife just yelled at me today because yesterday I spent almost $80 and only picked up half my books because I haven't been there in 3 weeks. And she started going off the deep end with me about it. She goes, "You better stop your pull list." And I'm like, if I have to stop a pull list, I might as well just like right here go actually up this way, because it's not gonna. Speed Demon #1, Spider-Man's Final Adventure #1, last year's Spider-Man Redemption #1, #2, Super Soldier #1, Superboy #1, Superboy #2, Superboy #4, Superboy #5, Supergirl #1, Superman for Earth, Superman The Wedding Album, Underworld Apocalypse Dark Uprising #1, Underworld Batman Devil's Asylum, and Zatanna #1. Thank you, Greco, for this trade. I wish I could have done more. But all my Silver Age stuff. I hope you like what I said. You got off of me. I can't wait till you like do your unboxing. I hope those books, because I know when I listed them, I tried to grade them as best I could. Because sometimes like I think I listed the one at VG minus. It's hard because you're talking about when it comes down to pricing, half a grade could be like $10-20. So I hope you do like them, because I know you got a couple of Silver Age Superboys, some Bronze Age stuff, so hopefully you're happy with all that. Today when I was cleaning out my garage, my dad, when he brought this stuff down, he just threw stuff in. And back in the day, I used to do miniatures. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons. And I know Spiro does them. Well, I used to work up at Corning. I used to get these things. These actually had components for fiber optic telecommunications. Used to be in these things. You take them out. Well, I kept these. I figured, these would be good to put my miniatures in after I painted them. So I bought it. Well, my dad cracked them open and he spit them all over. And I'm just going to mount the camera up here and I'm going to show you my miniatures I painted over the years. So I'm going to shut this off real quick and then restart. Here are some of the nights I did. When Anthony and me and Alan used to play Dungeons and Dragons back in the day, I bought all these miniatures and I actually painted them myself. Some of the paint's coming off, and I actually used on the metal guys. This guy actually had he either have a sword or a mace. This guy was sort of easy to paint. I just gave him just like dull gray armor and a long bastard sword and painted his feather, because I was like, female warrior. a rogue or a thief. I don't know what you want to call this dude. Beware my mace. Then the scantily clad enchantress. Then some skeletal warriors. Well, this guy's still a black knight, so with a dragon-shaped shield. I thought he was pretty cool. Then the skeleton archer, which has holes in his... No, his sword bent. There, I bent it back. I put a little blood on his sword to give it a little... Yes, I killed a bunch of men. And I painted his eyes black to give him like that evil death, you know. And this guy actually came with a square base, so I put him on it. And another skeleton knight. And just a normal skeletal warrior, simple. Then I have some wizards here. He reminded me of Moses, so I gave him the red robe. I did the Charlton Heston job on him. Let the seas be parted! And then this guy. I actually did this guy sort of like I thought how Gandalf would look from the cartoon of the Lord of the Rings. And then, I guess this is a druid. Then another female sorceress, scantily clad. Then she was a female Amazon, her too, she had a sword or a shield. But she had boobies, so. Then I did this guy sort of like Conan, a barbarian. The Inquisitor, I thought this guy's cool. Give him glowing yellow eyes, black robe, staff. Woohoo. I decided to make him look like the Pope. Let there be light. And this is another druid, I guess. And this guy reminded me of Mola Ram, so I did the colors like Mola Ram from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I actually thought he came out pretty cool for him. And then this is the guy I did. I actually tried to do him like Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow, my archer. I was like, he is still my favorite character that I painted. I still look at him, and I can still see the gold on his belt buckle shining, and his yellow mustache. And then these guys are taken apart, but I had a blue dragon, which looked pretty damn cool back in the day, with the wings. And then I did a black dragon, which he has 4 parts. But if you see the difference, there's the different color scales and everything. I sort of mixed the palettes of black and try to give him some. His horns actually are here. They came off. But his horns go there like this. And his wings were pretty damn cool because they came out like so. But they're my miniatures that I found when I was cleaning the garage today. So, I thank you guys for viewing and subscribing. And as always, King Joe out. Thank you, Grecofabulous. Okay, King Joe out. Bye.